Most of us just swing by the store, grab what we want, and head home. Easy. But for some foods, someone literally had to climb cliffs, dive into freezing oceans, or battle bees just to get it on your plate. Today, we're digging into the foods that don't come easy and the crazy risks people take to collect them. And trust me, it only gets wilder the further we go. Number 10. Casu Marzu, Italy's most dangerous cheese. Think your fancy blue cheese is wild? Meet Casu Marzu, a Sardinian cheese packed with live maggots. Yes, actual living larvae. It's technically illegal in many places because of the health risks, but locals still enjoy it the traditional way. The danger? Aside from the obvious, you're literally eating maggots thing, the larvae can survive in your intestines if you're unlucky. Yeah, not exactly the best dinner party flex. But hey, if cheese that wriggles isn't your thing, wait till you hear about a root veggie that could literally poison you if you mess up. Number 9. Cassava, a staple that can kill. Cassava might seem harmless. After all, it's the key to tapioca pudding, right? But underneath that cozy comfort food image, cassava is hiding a serious secret. Raw cassava contains natural compounds that turn into cyanide if it's not cooked or processed correctly. That's right, full-blown Hollywood movie cyanide. Harvesters and farmers have to be extra careful during processing, because one wrong move and your sweet dessert could become your last. And if surviving poison wasn't intense enough, the next food? You have to climb 80-foot trees just to get a handful. Number 8. Acai berries. Superfood with a super risk. Acai bowls look all innocent and Instagrammable, right? Little did you know, someone had to risk their neck getting those berries. Harvesters in the Amazon have to free climb palm trees that can reach up to 80 feet high, with no harnesses, no safety gear, nothing. Just a tree, their bare hands, and the hope they don't fall. Why? Because the trees are too skinny and unstable for climbing gear. One slip, and it's a one-way trip down. So the next time you sip on your $12 acai smoothie, just remember, someone probably went full Tarzan for those berries. And speaking of dangerous harvests, the next one takes you deep into freezing wild waters where things can get way rougher. Number 7. Sea urchins, spiky treasures. Underwater. Ever had uni sushi and thought, buttery deliciousness? Yeah, getting that little piece of heaven is no joke. Sea urchins grow in rocky, wave-pounded areas where divers have to plunge into icy, unpredictable oceans, dealing with dangerous currents, sharp rocks, and sometimes even sharks. Oh, and don't forget, you're also dodging the sea urchin's own wicked spikes while trying to pry them off underwater cliffs. It's cold, it's brutal, and it's totally not for the faint of heart. All for a tiny bite of creamy gold. But if you think freezing water is bad, the next danger? Harvesters face dizzying heights and stinging creatures waiting for them. Number 6. Palm wine. Liquid courage at a price. Palm wine sounds fancy, right? A tropical drink tapped fresh from a tree. What's not to love? Well, tapping that tree is where things get sketchy. Harvesters have to climb crazy tall, wobbly palm trees, sometimes 50-60 feet high, with nothing but a rope and pure guts. And they're usually carrying knives or tapping equipment while doing it. One wrong step, it's a long, fast fall to a bad ending. And because the best sap comes from the very top of the tree, you can't chicken out halfway up. So yeah, cheers to the brave folks risking it all for your tropical cocktails. But if climbing trees for a drink sounds risky, wait until you hear about the most expensive spice in the world, picked one tiny thread at a time. Number 5. Saffron. The world's most expensive struggle. Saffron might look delicate and pretty, but harvesting it? It's absolute backbreaking work. Each saffron thread is hand-picked from tiny purple crocus flowers, and it takes about 75,000 flowers just to make 1 pound of saffron. That means long hours under brutal sun, constant bending, and intense labor for just a few handfuls of precious strands. And because saffron fields are often in rugged rural areas, getting to them can be another adventure. Think rocky terrains, remote farms, and hot, dusty winds. All that for the little red threads you sprinkle on rice. But hey, picking flowers sounds almost peaceful compared to what's coming next. Number 4. Bird's nest soup. Risky business in the caves. Bird's nest soup might sound elegant and delicate, But the story behind it? Way more hardcore than any fancy restaurant will ever tell you. The star ingredient is made from the spit of swiftlet birds, hardened into nests high up on cave walls across Southeast Asia. And harvesting it? It's a full-blown survival mission. Harvesters have to climb slick, vertical cave walls hundreds of feet above jagged rocks. They use old bamboo poles, rickety rope ladders, and sometimes nothing but their bare hands to scrape the nests from the rock. No helmets, no harnesses, no second chances. Cave floors are often soaked and muddy. Visibility is terrible. Bats swarm around you. And one wrong move? Gravity doesn't forgive. All that danger for a soup that sells for hundreds of dollars a bowl. And honestly, if scaling a dark bat-filled death trap sounds bad, the next food is all about handling a creature so deadly, even chefs are terrified to touch it. Number 3. Fugu. The deadliest dinner you'll ever order. Fugu isn't just a fancy sushi item. It's a full-on adrenaline rush on a plate. This puffer fish looks harmless, even kind of cute. But inside, it's loaded with tetrodotoxin, a deadly poison so strong there's no known antidote. Just a few milligrams can stop your heart. Preparing fugu is so risky that chefs in Japan need at least 3 years of training just to even attempt it. And passing the final exam? Brutally tough. Even fishermen have to be extra careful when catching fugu, avoiding puncturing the wrong parts of the fish or contaminating the meat with toxins. Yet despite the danger, or maybe because of it, people line up to taste it. Because sometimes bragging rights taste better than safety. And honestly, if you think dealing with invisible poison sounds extreme, wait till you see guys dangling off 300-foot cliffs while bees go full attack mode. Number 2. Mad honey. Cliff hanging for a high. Now this is next-level food danger. In the cliffs of Nepal, fearless honey hunters climb shaky bamboo ladders that swing hundreds of feet above the ground, just to reach massive wild beehives clinging to the rock faces. And these aren't your average backyard bees. They're giant Himalayan bees, about twice the size of normal ones, and way meaner when you come knocking. The reward? Mad honey, a thick reddish gold treat made from rhododendron nectar, known to cause hallucinations, low blood pressure, nausea, and in some cases coma or death if you eat too much. So why risk it? Because for locals it's tradition, livelihood, and a touch of natural magic all rolled into one. And if facing deadly cliffs and psychoactive honey isn't intense enough, wait till you meet the crews who stare down 30-foot freezing waves just to bring seafood to your fancy plate. Number 1. Alaskan king crab, deadliest catch for a reason. At the very top of dangerous food harvesting? Alaskan king crab fishing, no contest. Picture this. You're on a boat in the Bering Sea. It's pitch black. Waves are slamming you with freezing salt water. The deck is slick, slippery, and your crab pots? Steel cages weighing up to 800 pounds swinging around you like wrecking balls. Every second, you're fighting frostbite, exhaustion, hypothermia, and the risk of getting dragged overboard. It's so dangerous that the fatality rate for crab fishermen is over 80 times higher than the average American worker. And why do they risk it? Because a good king crab haul can make or break an entire season's income. Next time you crack open a buttery crab leg at dinner, just remember, someone fought tooth and nail against nature's worst to get it to your table. And honestly, there are way more foods out there with stories just as insane. We don't usually think about it when we sit down to eat, but some foods come at a price way bigger than money. A price measured in risk, bravery, and sheer stubbornness to pull them from the earth, sea, or sky. And while these 10 are some of the craziest stories out there, trust me, the world's full of hidden ingredients and local delicacies with danger baked right into their DNA. You just have to know where to look. And who knows, maybe the next mind-blowing, death-defying dish is already out there, just waiting for someone brave enough to bring it back.